Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm SocioPsycho, and this is StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty Mission 4, Redstone. Let's get right to it.
I hear the mighty Jim Raynor's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Kelmorians backed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
Redstone. Heck of a place. I ever mention how much I hate volcanic planets?
Good to see you made it. They call me Tosh. You help me mine the minerals I need, and I'll make it worth your while.
What's the catch?
Well, this place is a little unstable. The low ground gets flooded with lava every few minutes. Of course, that's where the richest mineral nodes are found. But that'll be no problem for a big, tough guy like you.
Sir, I'm also picking up Zerg biosignatures on the surface. We'll need to spend some of what we mine just to defend the operation. The more we spend, the longer this is gonna take.
Lava and Zerg. Two of my favorite things. Let's do this.
So, this mission in its own right is not that difficult. It's really just the time crunch that you have to worry about because, as they said, you do have to save money, put into defenses, as well as worry about the lava. So, we'll try not to be an embarrassment and end up losing our entire force to some lava or mishap. That'd be rather embarrassing. So, Tosh is a Spectre, as shown before, and a Spectre is an offshoot of a ghost.
Yes, sir.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Lava's rising. Get those SCVs to high ground, right now.
Already on it, Jim. Already on it.
Yep.
But, so Tosh is a Spectre, and he has his own little Spectre group, which is a offshoot of Ghost. Now, a Ghost is a advanced sort of PSI, telekinesis, advanced mind capability.
Proceed with mining operations.
They are the special operations, stealth, go in where nobody else can get in type units. So the fact that they're an offshoot and now they're rebelling against the Dominion is perfectly fine by us. It means a little bit more strength on our side.
I got some friends coming to help you out. Reapers.
Reapers, you say? Hell, cowboy, we gotta train more of these guys. They're seriously badass.
Fear the Reaper, man.
Reapers are good in some situations. They have this capability to traverse terrain very well with the jetpacks, and on this map there's a lot of collectible resources, so they can be used sort of as covert ops, which is decent. They also do a fair bit of damage to buildings in the campaign.
Some of my boys disappeared in this area. Wanna see if they're still alive.
Sir, scanners show a large biosignature close to your position. Brutalisk, I think. If you could kill it, that'd get our research off to a flying start.
But Reapers in their own right against a larger army, they're not really good. They're good harassment units, but that's about where it ends. So as you can see, we're going to try to put down 2 bunkers because we don't want one of the Zerg do attack to surround 1 bunker and destroy some of our SUVs. That was one of the main issues on the Iron Hold mission, where we had to hold out for time to get extracted. I couldn't get my bunkers up in time, and they kept getting surrounded.
Just a reminder, sir. The more minerals we expend on forces, the longer it's gonna take to reach our goal. Try to be economical.
economical. Yeah, I know, but you do need some defense, because even though the enemy Zerg forces that attack are not crazy, it's not as we've seen in the other missions, it still is pretty dangerous. I mean, this is brutal after all, so you're going to have to drop some forces to defense up.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
So as I said, Reapers are really good at harassing in the beginning.
Where does it hurt?
In the beginning can be useful, but they're not good against a standard army.
Go, go, go!
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
What? You want something? This better be good. What's going on? Gangway, coming through.
Tosh sent you to help? About time. Let's finish up this contract and get the hell off this planet.
Big job, huh?
Mineral field depleted.
So if they get ambushed by a larger force or actually put up against a unit, they're probably going to get wiped out. So we need to try to avoid with our Reapers any of the main armies or attacks, and hopefully, we won't lose our army in that regard.
We hear you.
Mineral field
I don't want to put that bunker there. I need to leave a little bit of a doorway.
Depleted.
Bad news?
You gonna give me orders?
Since you're doing right by me, I'll do right by you. Here's the coordinates of the nearest mineral nodes.
In the rear.
Mineral field depleted.
So we don't have a standard army yet, which is probably gonna hurt us the most right now, because we do need a little bit of an army to protect our workers, and we want to get that Brutalisk for the bonus objective. Got some more Reapers, so that's awesome.
I'm listening. Gangway, coming through.
And the thing is, though, the standing army, the Reapers, just like I said earlier, they're not good for that role. So if I put the Reapers
This better be good.
against guard for my workers, they'd probably just get slaughtered. It might give me a second to get my workers out of there, but other than that,
And ready.
probably wouldn't end so well.
Damn, what's it worth? All right, on the way.
We'll do a little bit of scouting, see what we can find.
Fair enough. Nothing I can't handle. Who wants some? Oh yeah.
Ah, no. Ah, that's exactly what I was talking about. I ended up running my army right into a
Is advised.
group of Zerglings.
Alert.
Ah,
Surge
and they're not regular Zerglings, they have
immediately.
high speed. They already have a speed upgrade on those guys, so my Reapers couldn't use their only advantage, which is their speed, so they got destroyed. That's
Where
why
does it hurt?
in later end stages, Reapers aren't good. Because if you can't outmaneuver your opponent, and that's the only thing you really have going for you is a quick harass unit, and you can't outmaneuver, then, things are just not going to end well.
You want something? Done. Big job, huh?
Yo, I'm going.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Certainly.
Mineral field depleted.
All right.
See, just a little bit of harass, nothing too much.
Do this.
Mineral field depleted.
Bring them back to base because they're all injured up.
Base is under
And I
attack.
got all distracted with my Reapers, and I completely kind of just let my SCVs get killed. See, if I wasn't distracted with my Reapers and I went right back up to after I heard the minerals getting depleted, then I wouldn't have lost any workers. That was a whoopsie on my part. Once I get a standing army out, I can take out that Brutalisk, so that will be helpful. And this is where the mercenaries come in. They allow a quick increase of troops, and obviously a little stronger. But like I said, not like we're in a rush because we need to spend money on defenses still.
Bad news?
So lava planets, I would think, for me personally, is definitely not something that I would want to experience. It's one of those worlds where I could be perfectly fine not ever living on.
Armed and ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready.
I scanned for mineral outcrops before we landed. Sending more data to you now.
SCV ready.
The doctor is in.
Go ahead.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
I didn't have all my SCVs binded because of these new ones, so that was a close call.
Evacuate low ground.
I was kind of not sure those guys were going to make it, but below ground, the lava didn't sprue up as fast as I thought it was, so that was fortunate. No SUVs will die today.
Who wants some?
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
With the gear.
I almost have a pretty good, decent standing army to take on that Brutalisk, but I'm not just confident in it yet.
Armed and ready.
A few more troops and it'll be beefy enough, I think, to handle the situation.
This better be good.
Base is under attack.
So you can definitely see the reason why putting out some defenses was definitely a very important deal, because we are getting a fair bit of harassment. And we'll have to move into the enemy territories eventually to at least push them back to gain some more minerals.
What's it worth?
Mineral field depleted.
My goose is getting
Mineral field depleted.
By the numbers, boys.
Big job, huh? In the rear with the gear.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm listening.
Mineral field depleted.
Who wants some?
Doing well there, Mr. Rayner. We got traces of more minerals over on the other side of the canyon.
Huh?
So it's pretty good for base harassment.
You gonna give me orders? 10-4. What? You want something?
Clean up this base, get some more resources.
Need a light. My goose is getting cooked.
And I think we should be about ready to go after that Brutalisk.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Got it. Looking forward to it. Got something for me to kill? Oh yeah, baby. You gonna give
Well,
me
let's
orders?
try to avoid a lava bath.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
That could be a good pamphlet. Welcome to Redstone.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low
Feeling
ground
stressed or aged? well, why don't you come to Redstone, where our premium lava baths will melt the years away. Let's see the pamphlet now.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
So also, if you have not noticed, yellow crystals, which are slightly different than your typical blue, do give a 7, I believe it's 7 minerals per resource, where the blue is 4.
Agreed. On the way. Yes, indeed. The life of the Reaper man is all beautiful. What's it worth?
So that is one reason why the piles may be smaller, but we're getting more resources from it.
Armed and ready. Go, go, go!
Well, that marine got screwed.
Received. Armed and ready.
Alright, now it's time to go after the Brutalisk.
Can't wait. I feel ya. What's it worth? Let's do this.
A little bit more harassment, so that's always nice.
Yes, indeed. Certainly.
I don't know how, in the grand scheme of how much.
All right. That's all. Agreed.
So harassing these bases and taking them down should
Mineral field
weaken
depleted.
the Zerg attacks on me. By how much, I don't know.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
We need to get these guys to a sort of
Ready to fry. Fuel
surrounding pattern.
barbecue time.
And hey, stop that. He's going after my
Mineral
medics.
field depleted.
That was a very, very rude.
Been waiting on you. Will do. You got it.
So we're almost halfway there. As you can see, we're not really having that much issues with it. We got rid of the
Base is under attack.
Brutalisk, so now we can focus a little bit more on
This better be good.
these enemy bases. Move our forces to another
The
location.
doctor is in.
What's going on?
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
Oh, it's not a good place for my troops to be.
Roger that.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
I don't think those two are gonna make it.
10-4.
Welcome to Redstone. We take the years right off you.
Got something for me to kill. Yes.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Fair enough. That's all? All right. On the way.
Your men work fast. We've already got half the minerals we need.
Ah, Mutalisks.
Oh,
My
yeah,
forces can't attack Mutalisks.
Done. Certainly.
I lost some more troops. So as you can see, the Reapers do have some advantages, but they also have a lot of disadvantages to them.
Armed and ready.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Go ahead. By the numbers, boys.
You rang?
You gonna give me orders?
So I'm really not sure what else I'm supposed to be talking about right now. As you can see, it's going fairly well.
We hear you.
Rest Pain Guys is out, but that's fine. I mean, look how much gas we have. It's not a big deal at all.
In the rear with the gear.
Not like we're really using Vest Pain gas anyways. So we'll just throw them with the
Geyser
other.
exhausted.
Figure we'll just go down here, eliminate some of this little base.
Got it.
We don't have to worry about it.
Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
I'm on it.
My goose is getting cooked.
I'm listening. Fair enough.
And here comes the lava again.
Mineral field depleted. Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Yes, sir.
Our SCVs are
Oh,
under
well, doesn't
attack.
that just figure? Trapped in by the lava, and the SCVs get attacked. Ah. Well, there goes that whole let's not lose our SCVs.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
At least I can save a command center.
Goose is getting cooked.
And we should be, because there's a lot of resources we can pick up on the map.
Death from above.
Almost done, Mr. Rena. Just a few more minerals to go.
We should be able to finish this up just by attacking the enemy.
By the numbers, boys.
Get the last little bit of resources we need. Obviously, if we didn't lose our forces in that attack.
Keep your shirt on. Whole lot of pain. Sure.
It would have been a little bit more
Armed and ready.
beneficial, but
Base
that one
is under
group
attack.
snuck through. Well, not really snuck through. I mean, I kind of left the door open for them
I'm listening.
because I decided to move my army out of this
I can't handle.
position right here and
Want some?
head down to take out that base.
Outstanding.
But you can see we're 350 away mineral wise. So if this hive doesn't give it to us after we kill it, we'll probably get it soon after.
Of course. Can't wait. Roger that. Booyah!
So ladies and gentlemen, this has pretty much been Redstone. You need to worry about guarding your SCVs, otherwise stupid shit like that's gonna happen. But overall, not too bad. This is the main base where all the little bastards have been coming from. And that's that. 8 out of 8.
All right, boys, nice work. We got what we came for. Now let's get out of this hellhole.
Finished already? You really are as good as they say, Mr. Rena. I'm thinking you and I got a lot more business we can be talking about.
Half hour. I probably could have did that a little better. But, oh well. We won. We kicked some butt. We got some Brutalisk body parts for a trophy, I guess. And a new ally. We have a new ally now, so that's beautiful.
Nice work, sir. The payoff from Redstone really got us back on our feet.
Why is that Tosh guy aboard?
He wanted to talk to you in person, sir. Something about conducting more business ventures together.
You do any digging on him?
Of course. And he's no pirate. Rumor has it he's a renegade ghost. And until he vanished, he was one of the Dominion's top assassins. Now Manx hates him almost as much as he hates you.
Well, I like this guy already. Just the same, we'd best keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of a guy named Gabriel Tosh?
Only rumors. Way I hear it, he was mixed up in some covert branch of the Ghost program that produced some real scary badasses. Word was, Tosh snapped and went rogue. I'd play it real cool with that kind. He'd cut your throat soon as look at you.
I've dealt with rogue ghosts before. It's the one still working for Manx I got a problem with.
Donnie Vermillion, UNN, your first, last, and only stop for the truth. Tonight, our own Kate Lockwell uncovers a secret shadow war waged by our brave Dominion ghosts against a ruthless hidden enemy.
Thanks, Donnie. I'm talking live with a specialist in the Dominion. I understand that you and your comrades have been against a group of... What can you tell us about that?
Well, Kate, I'm not allowed to say much, but I can tell you that his allies will not. We expect them very soon.
I think we'll all sleep a little better tonight, knowing our Dominion forces are watching over us. For UNN, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
See, so what else do we have to click on here? I think we're good in the cantina. Anything in the armory? Maybe we'll get another upgrade. See what they have available. Nothing new on the base. For a Reaper, anti-personnel charge. It is not that much availability in the campaign to use that. And +1 range and +3 damage to light armor. That I could see being useful, but then again, we don't really use Reapers all that much in the campaign, and I'd much rather have this healing. We use medics way more than we do with Reapers, so it just makes sense to me to increase the heals.
We got pirates on the ship. Kaczynski, better take an inventory.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
So here in the Zerg container, this will change and increase. You can read it if you want. I'm not going to read it to you, so you can pause the video when I click on that. You can see it for yourself.
Can you tell me anything about this artifact? Gotta admit, kind of weirds me out.
I've done some preliminary studies. Your artifact is a few thousand years old, but that makes it pretty young in xenoarchaeological terms. Most alien artifacts are millions of years old. By comparison, this one was made recently.
It ain't like anything Protoss I've ever seen. But if they didn't make it, who did?
Just out of curiosity, I did some tests on the minerals from Redstone. I thought you should know I found trace quantities of Jorium, a rare crystal with very unique properties.
I'm all ears, Doc. What kind of properties?
Jorium resonates at the same frequency as certain brainwaves. It's been theorized that it could be used to stimulate brain activity or even produce psionic abilities in human subjects.
What the hell does Tosh want that for?
So this is what I was talking about earlier when you get the bonus DNA and whatnot, just like we kill the Brutalisk. It allows for an upgrade, so bunkers gain 150 life. Improved bunker design due to the Ultralisk exoskeleton. Outfit bunkers with automated turret. Outfit bunkers with automated turrets. Now I never really liked the turrets. I don't feel they do enough damage where the increase in health on a bunker is huge. Especially when you start getting attacked by multiple Zerglings again and everything else, you know, the Zerg just in general. Having that 150 bonus is a huge deal on just being able to help. So as you can see throughout this entirety with the Protoss research, it'll increase. And we'll go through these as we have availability for them unlocked. But this is what that extra bonus material is for. This is why we go out of our way to find those.
Ah, he is the man. We make a good team, me and you.
Why are you here, Tosh? Our business is done unless you got something else for me.
Yeah, I got another job for us on a world called Belshia. Interested?
Maybe. But what's in it for me? Piracy ain't exactly my chosen path.
Everyone knows Jim Raynor wants to put the hurt on Minsk. I can help you with that. I can help you big time.
I'll think about it. For the time being, welcome aboard the Hyperion. We'll talk later.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mission 4, Redstone, completed. I've been SocioPsycho. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.